Danielle Noyce here with your midweek insights for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. This is what we're going to cover in this video. Summer warmth continues, but not for everyone. We've had a backdoor cold front lurking. There will be some cooler spots in New England. We'll show you where. Along the front, too, numerous showers, thunderstorms through the middle part of the week. We'll time those out together and take a look at the weekend and beyond as we head into Marathon Monday as well. So school day forecast the next several days, dressing for summer, the shorts, the t-shirts, although at the coast it will be sharply cooler. Wednesday, a mild start into the 70s, even some 80s. I'll show you where coming up. Thursday, another mild start. Same for Friday, with temperatures generally running in the 60s, 70s, even some 80s in southwestern New England. Cooler through the Pine Tree State and along the coastline as well. Forecast highs on Wednesday going 90 plus in the mid-Atlantic. Washington, D.C., early season heat wave potential here. Breaking records from the mid-Atlantic down across the southeastern United States, and relatively mild too through portions of the northern plains and Midwest. We've got a cold front and a warm front draped all the way from the Great Lakes stretching into New England, and that's going to help focus rounds of showers and thunderstorms, some strong to severe weather as well. And you notice kind of where they're focused from the cold front stretching into the warm front. Two areas in particular stretching from Wichita Falls up through Kansas City, Springfield, Missouri, and then up towards Milwaukee and Chicago during the day on Wednesday for some scattered storms. And then another little bullseye here from Cleveland, Ohio, stretching down to Pittsburgh and State College, Pennsylvania. For us here in New England, we're in a general thunderstorm risk, but a couple of the storms could be on the feisty side, and we're going to time those out, zooming in together right now. Wednesday, starting with sun and clouds. Again, a mild start. The clouds build, and notice the scattered action that develops as early as midday in some spots. Not everyone sees a storm, but Matt and I have talked about this the last couple days. When we're getting into this time of the year and this season now, our app is the best tool to have right at your fingertips, in your pocket here. Have notifications and alerts turned on. Notice a couple storms will linger Wednesday, and the huge range in temperatures from the 40s in Maine to the 50s along the coast to 70 plus and even 80 in southwestern New England. A number of showers and thunderstorms continuing through the evening, damaging wind gusts, along with downpours and lightning, the biggest threats. Those will taper through the evening. Thursday, we start with a morning shower in the 40s at the coastline. And then notice what happens during the afternoon on Thursday with the sun breaking out. Look at this. We go well into the 80s in southwestern New England, even up into western Vermont. 60s and 70s in between, 40s at the coast, and 40s to lower 50s across Maine. So a big temperature spread depending on where you are, with that warm front kind of being nudged into central New England. Northern New England, the focus for some scattered showers and downpours and a rumble of thunder Thursday afternoon to evening. And then by the time we get to Friday, there'll still be a few around. That's a cold front that's coming in. That will sweep through, and as that air comes in off the ocean and takes hold, some low clouds will fill in, and it will be a cooler feel overall during the day on Saturday, but a mainly dry day with that onshore flow. By the time we get to Saturday, a cold front out ahead of it, we shift the wind around. So I do anticipate breaks of sun, but a round of some scattered showers and downpours, even a thunderstorm possible that will sweep through from northwest to southeast late in the day on Sunday into Sunday night. But it's offshore by Monday. Look at the blue on the map. Yes, enough cold air coming in. We're going to have some snow across upstate New York, and the mountains will have some snow showers and flurries, but that's a sign of the colder air that's coming in, admittedly, both at the surface and aloft. So what does that mean for the Marathon Monday forecast? Well, for runners, this is essentially ideal. It'll be a chilly start in the morning with layers in the upper 30s. You notice in Hopkinton. Do you notice the wind throughout the day from the morning right on through the afternoon is a west-northwest wind between about 12 and 20 miles per hour sustained. The other thing to point out is we're going to gust 20 to 30. The relative humidity is going to be low, but the temperature doesn't rebound much. So I've played things through midday when some of the elite runners will be ending towards the finish line, 43, 44 degrees, and only tops out around 45 in Boston. And that will be the case along the route through the course of the afternoon into the evening, with that west-northwest wind continuing to about 12 to 20 miles per hour sustained. So a quartering tailwind helping the runners out. If you are spectating, you definitely want to be layered up for a chilly feel for Marathon Monday. Thursday night, let's go back to some of the showers coming in, 50s to lower 60s. And then Friday, there's that onshore wind I was talking about. So we may hit the highs in the 70s, and then the cooler flow takes hold. Notice it along the coastline of Maine. and that will shift in as we head into Saturday. So 50s at the coast, 60s to perhaps around 70 through the interior, but it's that onshore wind, a couple of showers, particularly through the Pine Tree State. So it is a bit of an active, unsettled stretch here. Keep our app handy. The video's right at the top. Hourly forecast, of course, the interactive radar, the only forecast you need to know. Search 1 degree outside weather in the App Store and Google Play.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the number 1 Degree Outside weather.